Welcome back to Project Brupeg. Last week you saw us take on some fairly treacherous sea state jess. We stopped at a couple of nice anchorages and weaved our way through some shipping channels on our way north to Airlie Beach.
Brupeg was a sunken fishing trawler that was stripped out and ready for the scrapyard. She's just completed a 10-year rebuild that's brought her back to life. With the help of volunteers and funded by our Patrons, community and subscribers, she'll be crewed by passionate people from around the world. If you'd like to be involved and support the project, please consider joining us on Patreon or subscribe to the channel. There's a link in the description below. 5:11. It's not super early, but it's early enough. We are pushing on. We thought we were going to stay here for a bit, but that didn't really work out. The weather's turned to shite. So,
yeah, it's coming in fast.
We're gonna,
2 days to get out.
So luckily from here on in, we've got lots of little islands, so we can do smaller hops. We don't have to do 7 or 8, 9 hour trips at a time. We can just do 2 hours.
We'll do a short stint today,
Yeah.
2.5 hours to Nasby Island.
Yeah.
Push on.
Yeah.
The following day straight through, I think.
Yeah. I think it's 60 miles or 50 miles or something the following day.
It's 5 hours or something.
Something like that, yeah. Outside, we've got a boat, just in 2 boats just over there, and we've got one over there in the far distance, anchored in the bay that we're at. We did have more, but it looks like they've left. So anyway, we'll press on. It's our turn this time. So let's get the engine started and anchor up, and we'll press off.
Damon's just out there getting the anchor sorted out. You see how dark it is. So we're navigating by screen for the first half hour, I'd say. So the anchor alarm has just gone off because we are out of range. Driving forward. Lots of new things this time.
So we'll just do a measure. So let's say the closest one, that one here to us, is 8 miles away, 8.5 miles away.
8 miles. 20 minutes deep. Our first nighttime kind of navigation.
This next leg of the trip is on the east coast of Australia again. We're going from a place called Scawfell Island north to Brampton Island.
So we're going from one island to the other. That's that island, if you can see it, straight ahead. It's a little hop today, and that'll cut out a quarter of the trip for tomorrow. So the weather looks like it's going to be a bit rougher tomorrow. We're just trying to cut that short. Sunrise.
The fuel's good. I've just done the fuel, but the grease canister's just run out of grease, so I just need to swap that over. So I'll be down there for 10 minutes.
So a bit of a refresher on Brupeg's greasing system. This is a standard grease gun and it's been modified to be in a permanent position on the boat like it is here. This allows us from one location to be able to split grease around to 3 different areas of the boat. At the front of the prop shaft, the back of the prop shaft and also the rudder stock. Now it goes from this grease gun to this grease filter. So even though we put in new grease every time we change this canister, we make sure that the filter knocks out any harmful bits and pieces going to the bearings on our prop shaft and our rudder bearings. We do have an automated grease system that we're wanting to fit in the future, but it's a bigger project than we thought, so for now we're still using our manual system. We go through 1 tube of grease probably every 2 or 3 months. Quite nice out the back. So that's the island that we've come from. That one just behind us. Over in the distance over that way is all of the ships that we passed on the way up here, and also the port of Mackay or Hay Point. Hay Point's a big coal loading port. And then you might be able to see if there's a wee island out there. There's lots of smaller islands on this part of the trip. So today's trip's a fairly short one, 2.5 hours, so that we can beat that weather window.
just swapped over and relieved Jess. She's been doing the first half of this leg. We're just going to come around this island and anchor up. Very short trip today. So we're slow cruising. We're just 1100 RPM, just over 7 knots and 22 litres an hour. So pretty easy cruise. We're up early enough that VMR, the Volunteer Marine Rescue, they're not even awake yet. I think they come alive at 0800 and it's 0700 now. We have been pushing pretty hard. We're both pretty tired. We're way behind on our edits. We've got so much work that we need to catch up on, which is the priority. That's what pays for this and makes everything possible. And so rather than push through, even though the weather's good, rather than push all the way through to Airlie Beach today, which would be our last stop for a while, we're going to have some time off and just rest and regain some brain functioning. So rather than do that, which would be probably an 8.5 hour steam today, we are just doing a small 2-hour steam to a place called Brampton Island, which is in the right direction, but it's just another little leapfrog forward. It gives us the chance to drop the dinghy in the water because we've got to do a bunch of filming using the dinghy. It also gives us a chance while that filming is happening for the actual editing of the episodes and things like that to happen. So sometimes the YouTube world has to take priority over the actual boating world, or else the boating world doesn't happen.
As we move up this part of Queensland heading north in Australia, there's a booklet that's a bit of a bible, Cruising the Coral Coast by Alan Lucas. It goes into a lot of detail on all of the different islands and anchorages and estuaries and so on that you'll come across, detailing anything from tides to depths to wind expected and so on. It's really quite a handy guide. We've found it to be very useful in this part of the coast. We use OpenCPN for our navigation system, and normally the anchor alarm that comes standard with this free program is a bit rubbish, but we actually found a plugin called Watchdog which has been fantastic. And because we have Starlink, we're able to flip over to Google Earth and see what sort of coral reefs we're dealing with in anchorages. It's really handy at this part of Queensland.
Give it a speed up a little bit, losing steering.
For the last couple of months, Jess and myself have been trying out these headsets from My Team Talks. They're available from cruisingsolutions.com. They've been really good. They're a Bluetooth headset. They've been invaluable when it comes to docking, going around on the scooters, doing anything in the dinghy, that sort of thing. They don't require you to press any buttons to be able to talk. You can connect multiple headsets, and we've found that it completely transforms how easy it is to do these sorts of things. They call them marriage savers, and they really are. They're incredible at how simple jobs become when you're able to hear each other properly. So if you think this would be useful for you, check the link out in the description below. We're really grateful to Cruising Solutions for donating these to the project. Thanks very much, guys.
You gonna come out? Good girl.
Unbeknownst to a lot of people, we previously fitted an air raid siren to the back of Brupeg. Now it also doubles as a davit winch, but it's much more effective as a bombing siren. So as you can see, that's one more thing that's going on the improvement list.
Oh my god, this project is incredible. Look where we're living.
Faster than the speed of light, we stretch time. Snare drum pass, wicked sins. Faster than the speed of light. And we don't look too guilty, we don't crave too much. You call it but I'm not gonna save you. Nah, I'm not gonna talk to you. When you do that, say I'm not gonna feel you. No, I'm not gonna talk to you. Planetarian wisdom.
Today we are heading from, where are we? Brampton Island down here. And we've got sort of weaving our way through these bunch of different islands, and we're coming up to Airlie Beach over here. This is Whitsundays, really well-known, popular area in Aussie. Kat is in her prison. Everything else is looking good. Right, let's go start the engine. Here we go.
5,000 litres of water.
Traffic for a couple of days on Channel 81.
Oh, most of 39 degrees. Yeah.
So these islands, like a little group of rocks just along there, not super far. And then we've got these ones just on that side over there. Basically, if I zoom out, that's one lot of rocks, and that's the islands over there. That's these guys here, and in between we've got a shoal. So we're just having a skirt. I'll just get a bit of starboard into the boat. Port. No, port left. It's port. Good man. We'll go left. So our course will turn up in 2 seconds. Ignore that line there. There we go. So just coming around, you see our path is starting to curve. We've got 11 metres of water under us, and here it's saying 11.9, 11 metres, something like that. So we're pretty close to where they're saying. So if we see 8.5 metres, or roughly 8-ish metres, we'll know that we've touched the edge of that, or just skirted over top of the edge of that sandbar. We've still got miles, we've got 6 metres of water minimum under us, so we've still got miles of water, but it's nice just to skirt these things. Making good speed, so 8.5 knots at 1150 RPM. Everything's doing pretty good. 24 litres now, or 24.7.
We don't look too guilty. We don't crave too much.
As we worked our way north, we went past Lindeman Island, Hamilton Island, South Mole Island, Shoup Harbour on the left hand side, and finally into Airlie Beach.
Say I'm not gonna feel you. No, I'm not gonna talk to you. And planetarian wisdom. Teach us about life. Bloodstreams, DNA, and genders. There must be much more to this ride. We don't look too guilty. We don't crave too much. You call it but I'm not gonna say.
As we pulled into Airlie Beach, which is a pretty popular place in the Whitsunday Islands in Australia, you can see the cat kind of took up residence on the dashboard and just didn't really want to move.
I'm not gonna feel you. No, I'm not gonna talk to you. Oh,
Here we are lining up for the anchoring area off Airlie Beach in the Whitsundays. It's off the outside of the rock wall on the marina. It's only 3 to 4 metres deep, but it's incredibly good holding, really solid holding. We've not dragged once here. It's been really quite a lovely anchoring spot.
I'm at 2 knots, I'm going to slow down. One knot back. Half a knot. 0.8, 0.9. Going back. 0.1, 0.7, 0.5 was stopping, 0.4, 0.3. And that was fast holding, wasn't it? Straight in. We got 1.8 under us, so we're good. And then that night the promised weather came in.
We were seeing really consistent wind speeds above sort of 25-30 knots. We had a few 40 knot gusts that came across the boat. What this meant was our anchor dug in really well. It was great for holding. It wasn't so fun getting it out.
Timing's everything. Alright, I'm here when you're ready. Do you want the anchor winch on? Your voice is loud anyway. You should raise it off. And of course with Brupeg's incredibly slow anchor winch, we both settle in to lift the anchor. It will take a little while. Bear with us.
One day, like a tidal wave, a hurricane, like a thunderstorm, the pouring rain, it comes rolling in. And right away, oh, it hits you like a ton of lead. Oh yeah, it'll mess with your head.
Are you buckled in? Okay, ready to go? Changing wind. Okay, moving forward.
Normally when our big anchor has dug right in, we get a lot of mud. And we normally drag it through the water for a couple of 100 metres just to clear all of that mud away before we lift the anchor right up. However,
Let's go,
didn't work
Southern.
at all this time. You'll see a bit more of that in a second.
You can't keep up, you fall behind. You lost your aim, can't clear your mind.
Yeah, and then I'll turn it off in a second.
Like a fire burning wild, a freight train you can't stop. Like a nightmare, but this time you don't wanna wake.
Because we've yet to install the window wipers on the front windscreens of Brupeg, when we get a big build-up of salt, we normally just go and give it a hose with fresh water. Most of the time you can see through it, it's not really an issue, but it's nice just to have a bit of visibility.
No way, this is real, no it can't be true.
It's getting a bit sort of, there's rain, so it's getting a bit sort of foggy, rainy. It's a bit hard to see out there. There's islands right across there, but you can't see them. So throwing the radar on, and you can kind of see this is all of that fog that we're seeing, and there's the islands behind that you can't see, and there's a few other like land masses over here that the radar is picking out. So using the radar, we can make sure that we're not going to run into anything weird. Like we've got probably maybe a kilometre of visibility, something like that. So we've got plenty of visibility when we're up close, but it's just nice to know we're aiming in the right location, aiming for the right headlands and stuff when we're cruising along.
You can't keep up, you fall behind. You lost your aim, can't clear your mind. Like a fire burning wild, a freight train you can't stop. Like a nightmare, but this time you don't wanna wake up. Pulls you in, it takes over. You just can't let go of the worst, best thing. Well, that's ever happened to you.
Yeah, we're coming in. Is that camera clear? Alright, lovely, thank you. That's amazing.
This is where the ferries will come from. Park up, go out to the islands. Feel so much more comfortable in a spot like this than a normal marina, don't you?
Yeah. Treat us commercial, don't treat us like normal people.
We need big amounts of things. But it's looking like if the cadets can make it here with us, this is where we'll load up with our cadets, and then we'll head out and do some runs, do some jumps, that sort of thing. Brupeg! It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah, I can see your house clean too.
Oh, it's only been anything a bit.
I was just going to say, but it's bloody clean.
You ready?
We're cheating.
You ready?
Lovely. And of course, using a fire hose to clean the anchor is the best way.
Go back and under it.
I'm not even doing it and I'm finding it enjoyable. I'm enjoying it. It's very satisfying, isn't it?
Very satisfying.
After having given Brupeg a clean, filled up with water and a bit of diesel, we head back to Airlie Beach. Thanks for your help, Brad.
I got nothing more to lose. Recover your eyes, this one's for you. They say you have to live to learn. And maybe that's why I crash and burn. I got news for you. I'm jumping up Kilimanjaro.
Now that we've arrived in the Whitsundays on Queensland's east coast and the first multi-day coastal sea trial is complete and we've filled up at Shute Harbour, we head back to Airlie Beach to settle in to prepare for a visit from Duncan for work on Brunette and the boat systems, our next cadet group, crew arriving, woohoo, and the boat work needed to be ready to head towards Indonesia in the next couple of months.
Oh, you know I'm not that kind of girl. I'm much better off in the underworld. I've got news for you. And things I wanna pursue. I'm jumping up Kilimanjaro, Kilimanjaro. I've got the wind in my hair, oh Kilimanjaro. And my wings are gonna silence you, Kilimanjaro. And my legs are gonna turn into a tail, oh Kilimanjaro. Oh Kilimanjaro, Kilimanjaro. I'm jumping up Kilimanjaro.
As you can see, there's a huge amount to do. Thanks to our Patreons, supporters, subscribers and viewers. You guys are what got us here. See you next week.
You got eyes like summer sky. If you're smart, could kill or die. And I